Jurassic franchise has been the most topsy-turvy franchise in movie history because out of all the movies, only one of them have been really good, and that's the first one. However, every single one of these movies have made so many golden doubloons at the box office. So when you hear that Universal is not going to stop feeding gas to this absolute money-making machine, that likely shouldn't surprise you. However, this time around, it looks like this phase of the franchise might have some hope because the next Jurassic movie is supposed to take place in a new Jurassic era, which basically means that it's not going to be a continuation of the last few movies, and no character from those movies will come back to reprise their role, which is great to hear, honestly, because it means that there are less restrictions and you could do something in this franchise that has never been done before because you don't need to connect to anything. But wait, even though you can make whatever story you want, the story itself needs to be good. Well, that's where the main man, David Cap, is coming into play. And if you don't know who he is, Cap is the dude who wrote the first and second Jurassic Park movies at the time that Steven Spielberg was directing them. And on top of that, Steven Spielberg and the producer for the Jurassic World trilogy, those guys are coming back to produce this next batch of movies, which doesn't really mean much. Producing credits is like giving a gold star sticker to a child, and it doesn't really help the movie any way other than marketing. But besides the point, I think this is really exciting because the Jurassic franchise has never had a good trilogy, as both kind of suffered at the hands of business over art. For example, the Jurassic World movies starring Chris Pratt, that was evidently just a marketing and merchandise push. The story was nothing revolutionary, it didn't push the boundaries of where this world could take us, and the last movie, Jurassic World Dominion, it was pitched to the audience as this nostalgia merry-go-round. This is literally the rise of Skywalker of the Jurassic World trilogy. And when it comes to the Jurassic Park trilogy, that was just messy. Like, the first movie was flawless, but the Lost World was so all over the place, and probably had more subplots than times I've looked at a woman. And Jurassic Park 3, like, why even bother making that movie? It had no Steven Spielberg flair, and the only good thing is that it was short. And realistically, the only appeal to watching these Jurassic movies is that dinosaurs are just cool to look at. But the reason why that this new phase has me giddy is not only that the OG writer is back, but like I said previously, there are no limitations to what he could do. And Universal is basically telling the dude, hey, we are confident that people are going to watch this because we made $4 billion with the last 3 movies alone. So just make the best story possible within this universe. We won't tell you what to do, and this is all a fresh start. So yeah, maybe explore dinosaurs in the ocean, or do a Fast and Furious X Dinosaurs movie. I don't know, just make sure that the story is good. But the only thing that does concern me, however, is that this new movie is meant to come out next year, and they don't even have a director or cast for it. So hopefully they don't rush this out and make something goofy and sloppy. But yeah, thanks for watching.